Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I'm working more and more on the palace. We need to solve energy problems. I need something to drill into the mountain. I want to build this control tower out a bit more. Some guns are needed. It's a thing. So I decided that I wanted to go with the fluid batteries down here. This has a fluid battery, this has, and also the rover that's sitting over there in the sun has fluid batteries going on. So they can basically switch out their charged, they charge really quickly, and it works with this stuff. This stuff needs charging. Each of these batteries takes 108 units of this stuff, this energy fluid thing, and it needs to be charged at the base, kind of. So that's the thing you do. You set up another fluid battery, set it up to, let me see. I need to really go through the list of blocks that I have and then go in and hide things. The fluid batteries, by the way, done by Dummy08. That's the same guy that makes bars, or that made bars. And you can see I have two fluid batteries on the base that charge the energy fluid in recharger mode. So these batteries just take the stuff in, charge it, give it back into an inventory. Get stored as an ingot, basically. That's a cool thing, because then Tim can just grab that and store it in a container. So the max required input is 12 megawatts. I'm not sure if that makes anything faster, but you can see that it's just sometimes just grabs 3 megawatts and then does the next thing, 1.5, 3, something like that. And I would like to have continuous charge, so I will add some normal batteries, and yeah, we need more power. If we need 12 megawatts to charge that stuff, then the thing is, I want to avoid reactors for now. So what we might want to do is bring out a tower or something like that into the sun and then set up a solar panel there. Or I could move the sun. You can see that the sun is just above the horizon. By the way, one thing I noticed is the graphical effect here seems to make the sun bigger, that I really like, because it gives it more of a really hot feeling where the sun is just burning down on you. It's great. On Wednesday I couldn't record, so I could have recorded, but the problem is then nothing would have happened. Should I do that maybe underground? Problem is, it will be a really, really long line of blocks that needs to be stored somewhere. So I will go overground for now, and then and after that, I might try to hide it somewhere in the ground. So, on Wednesday I tried to record, and the problem is that I still had all this stuff being welded up. So my bars wouldn't react to anything else. They've just built the walls there, and that's a good thing, but again, it made it relatively impossible to do anything. It was kind of weird. I sat here and I needed to take a bit of a step away from the computer, needed to do something else. And so I decided to kind of not do anything related to recording stuff. Good. Yeah, we will do it somewhere here, and then maybe later again hide the line underground. That's one thing I still want back. I need to take a look if this whole ordeal with having power being transmitted back again, if this mod works again. There was a mod a long time ago out there that made it possible to transmit power over basically antennas, and I used that for an orbital solar panel. Worked out pretty well, but at one point the mod broke, and now I'm not sure if it is back or if it is not back. Okay, if we go high up, maybe 1-2 blocks out, and then we just go high up. We make it look nice later. For now, we just up and bring in one of the solar rotors, I would say. The thing is, we need to weld that up somehow, so I need to bring in materials, and we might try that with the ship. Okay. Everything should be now in the sun, I hope. Good. Let us grab a solar rotor. No, how's that called? Smart rotor? Yes. So this one, smart type B. We will just use this. Okay. And then some extensions. And we will use type 5 solar panels so that we get power in tier 5 solar panels. These ones. They really should bring in the power. And here we might later do something with this building to make it look a bit nicer or something, but for now I really need to bring in the power. If I want to fly this drill, then I need a lot more power because it charges very, very slow. Okay. This way, I hope this is right. And I don't do anything bad here. Let us go for more. And then solar panels. That could be interesting because the solar panels now we could use quantum black solar panels, but that would be that would be crazy. Where is it? There. Okay, come on. Put some on there. Oh, no. We need to fix up the rotor before we do anything. Good, what could we do? I think we will take this ship and add bars to it. G. Build and repair, and then just fly close to it. And we need to connect that up too. I would say I will fix this up, connect it, put some stuff into it, and then we will go and affix that to the... I don't know what I'm talking about. I think, yeah, I will do that, then fly over with the stuff and we will build that up. Sometimes I just doubt my own sanity because I was desperately trying to figure out why this ship wouldn't just keep its inventory. And the answer was relatively easy after that. I thought maybe Tim is doing stuff here. No, Tim wasn't. I have set it up to collect the connector. I have set up to collect everything and throw it out. And that's just the easy answer for everything. Good. I haven't set up the build and repair system. That's something we need to do. We will turn that on and then do the usual stuff. Fly mode is very important here. We have to see. We have only enough solar panels or solar somethings modules for one panel right now. That's not so good, but we will have to build more. And then we can do another run for that. So let us first fix up everything, because that is something that needs to be done first. The rotor needs to be done, and then the panels are kind of just an addition to whatever happens next. Okay, let us... I don't want to go too close to it so that nothing hits the ship if something spins out like crazy. Nice, okay. That's done. Should start to rotate in a bit. And then we should get the first power input. Again, that's something I can work on then over the next days. I will have to get more silicon. I was out to grab some cobalt, but that was also just a tiny bit. Yeah, that was weird. I thought this GPS coordinate is falling there. I thought what is happening? So what I wanted to say is I just grabbed the rover, brought in some uranium, not uranium, some cobalt. We desperately need some form to mine. And I said the last time, I think I wanted to do that today. But first we need to get this whole power thing done. If we can, if we really want to use the energy fluid or the batteries for everything, then it is desperately needed that we speed that up. Okay, good. This should be done in a bit. Come on. It should already be just done. The rotor not behaving? What's happening here? Let me turn on this, so... That's weird. We can't stabilize it. I will just get out and take a look. This needs fixing up. This needs fixing up. Everything here needs fixing up. So, what's the matter? Why is this not being welded up? I hope I have the necessary materials for that. we are running low. We are really running low on materials. That's something that needs to be done. Okay, I will go closer to it. Maybe it changes priority then, what it welds up first. I would like to see that the rotor starts to work. That's one thing that is, again, the build and repair system bars is always a thing that, not always, it is not a controversy or something, but people kind of, I recently did just a walkthrough of Twitch, and just I think I watched Remethap, and then he threw me basically to the next Space Engineers Twitch, a Twitch guy. This one also threw me to the next one, and so on. And with one of the guys I had a bit of a talk. It was a really small streamer with just a few people watching, and the numbers were set in a way where even I can say that, although my streams are also not too big. And we talked about why I use bars instead of the nanites. We used both, and I don't know. It's okay. Now it works. I hope it doesn't interfere in any way. Okay, that works. Nice. Now we can just wait for a second until everything that I can reach is fixed up, and then I will go back and take a look. We should get 1 megawatt or something like that right now. That's all we should get. I will park again at the connector. That makes filling up the ship a lot easier, and then I will go and produce more solar parts. I will make another break after that and just wait a bit to see how the power generation kind of changes. And then it is, again, it's at the moment, even with the all the amenities of having bars, having all that around, at the moment it's kind of weird. The not having materials down here is not good. And I didn't go up. I kind of suppressed the urge of going up to the Empress and just stealing everything from there. It's hard. It's a hard life. I'm such a poor space engineers gamer that is just trying to survive on this hellhole. Okay, it already brought in more things. Okay, one thing I wanted to show, and I did that preemptively. After I found the right settings, everything worked out basically without this. But here you can see how I have set up the batteries that charge the fluid. I've just made a small loop that brings in uncharged fluid, spits out charged fluid. I had the problem that the whole recharge mode wouldn't work as I would have liked it. So with this we can kind of control what goes through, and I don't have to have all the uncharged stuff in there. And good. Let me take a bit of a look if the solar panels show up. Solar panel incomplete. It's missing. Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay, this one is complete. So this one should put out power for us. I completely forgot how much they put out. That's solar panel tier 5. 1. Yeah, okay, nearly 2. That's good. Again, this whole tower doesn't spit out as much. And what we could do now is move all the wind turbines over to this tower and just connect it up to this tower. Maybe that's a good idea, so that we kind of get rid of it here. And I don't know, we need to do something with it. Having just this pole here, that doesn't work out. Good. good. Let me do some more work on this thing and wait a bit until it maybe loads up more of the fluid, so that I can start to drill. I hope that this is enough thruster power for everything. Could be that it is not, but I hope. And I want to again just drill out a bit on the front here. I want to keep most of the stuff because this is material that we can need, and getting rid of gravel will be easier than to not have all the iron, all the nickel, and all the silicon we can get out of this. Okay, I will put in some more work, maybe fix up this thing, and then hopefully we can fill up the batteries here and see how much power we have. When it's just sitting here, we have 2 years of power, so that's okay. I would like to have a bit more. This super gremlin really flew past me, directly overhead, and really close. I was a bit worried that it might be in reach of stuff like that. Not sure. Okay, we will have to test that now. It has 3 batteries running right now. I hope that this is enough power to make some drill attempts. I changed something in the setup that I have down there that I showed to you. One of the sorters, the one that pulls in the stuff, was set to drain all. So it grabbed all the uncharged energy fluid and pushed it into the fluid batteries. And that's something they don't seem to like. So now it charges not really fast, but you can see that instead of 0 point something, I get a lot more. And this seems to be that, or it seems to be that if everything is full in the inventory of the fluid battery, then it can't charge anything. That's how that works. And if they can just bring the stuff in on their own pace, then it seems to be that they can charge faster, because basically the sorter just try to cram everything into the fluid batteries, and now that they can just pull it in on their own pace, it is a lot faster. I've also set up some batteries, all of them, and it should make our can't talk today, it's not possible, power output a bit more stable. So because with this we get much how to explain that, we don't have this broken power in and output. So now we just put all the power that we have into the batteries, and they then feed it into the fluid batteries and everything else. That should work out a lot better. So fully recharged in 4 minutes, good thing. We have a second solar panel up. I ran out of silicon before we could do anything more, so I hope that this drill will come in handy. I have gyros. I hope I have enough thrusters for everything. There's just medium containers on here, so it should be good. Autolog on off, and then we need the block tools. 1, and we go 7, 6, Let us. Okay, that works. We have 9 days worth of power. That's okay. That's good. I tried to find the layout of the palace in the game. There was in the game there was basically a map. You could, when you were in the palace, you could go into a map mode and then just kind of see where the different rooms were. I can't find a picture of that. I might have to install the game and see if I can get it to run, and then do my own screenshot of it. Not sure. Okay. Is it filling up? It should be filling up. I hope that, again, this thing then just doesn't fall out of the sky. Oh. Yeah, the light levels change a lot here. Maybe it wasn't that good of an idea to just build in the shadow of this mountain. As much of an RP reason it is that it is cooler here and all that stuff, but the light issues sometimes make recording not so nice. Good. That works out, so now I have a drill, can start to drill this out with a bit more ease than before. And I can also try and grab some materials if necessary. That will also happen. But again, the whole wheeled miner thing will be the primary thing to do. But for that I need materials, so we need to have a bit of an in-between, I would say. Okay, let's fly back and empty out this miner. For now I will just grab the stuff, but I think at one point I will start to right-click drill and just drill out this area to be able to have a kind of a starting out room from where I can start to build more. In one of the next episodes I also want to go back into statue building. I decided that the wall needs another statue, and it's something I definitely want to try again. The small eagles there, or the birds, were really fun to do, and I really like them. It's a weird thing, but they some people might have seen yesterday's stream, and I definitely want to do something like that on Fundland too. It was too much fun to not try it again and see what else I can do with small block statue building. That might be a lot more fulfilling than trying to build crazy ships in small blocks that then slow down the world an unnecessary amount. Okay, the drilling here is it takes ages. Good. Let us unload this, and then I think I will end the episode then today. It will be a shorter one, but there's not a lot of stuff I can do right now, so we might want to keep it short. And next week will be a bit of a crazy week. I have to prepare a lot for the upcoming job, and that because I will be working in a school, and this school has also kitchens and all that stuff, and I might have to work with the student there and have to work in a kitchen environment. I need something I myself need teaching about not being a filthy pig and not going into this with crazy crazy disease. Germany has a lot of rules. Let's say it that way. We have rules, and this thing is basically something that says, okay, you have to make a course about disease prevention and all that stuff next week. Let's say it that way. It is a bit of, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I have to pay a certain amount of money just to get told that I shouldn't be a filthy pig, and that I need to watch a video about that stuff. And I'm not sure if that is not a bit. But on the other hand, there might be again there might be reasons why that is there. So it's mainly that the weird thing is it's mainly for people that work in the food industry. So if you have kitchen staff, or if you have a diner or food truck, we don't have a lot of food trucks here. For us, it's just small things that get set up somewhere, and then and if you have something like that, then you would need that thing. And again, I can understand why it's there, but on the other hand, it is a bit of a weird thing to think that a video and 20 minutes of talk will make someone that doesn't wash their hands when he comes from the toilet will change that in any way. I'm not sure if that's something that works that easily. I have to do it. That's a good thing. And another thing I have to get is in Germany, some jobs require you to, and I'm pretty sure that's in other countries the same way. Some jobs need to basically a certificate. Not a certificate, that's the wrong word. You go to your local towns public offices kind of, and say, okay, here people, I need something that proves that I am not that I never was in prison, or that I don't have any I didn't commit any crimes related to certain things. And that's something I will have to get. It's a weird thing to get just a paper that says there's nothing and done, and you have to pay for it. That's another thing. You have to pay for it. I'm pretty sure most of that stuff is just, how can we get some more money? But it's necessary. The people that work there need the money too, and it's something where you always kind of think to yourself, how can that be? Okay, where's this? There, man. This air traffic stuff comes in a lot, and very, very often. I have to think about this. One thing I wanted to say is there must be a mod that changes that, or some setting I can set. This is too much for my taste. I took a look at the power transmitter mod. went down a bit of memory lane because once I searched for that, some of the old mods I used came up. And yeah, the mod seems to be broken, sadly. Some stuff there seems to be broken, so it would have been nice to just be able to set that up and then just leave it. One thing I could try. I think one thing we will try is I brought in this mod pack, the sample mod pack, and in the sample mod pack there is a mod block that I can use to bring up the power of the drills. Not the power, upgrade the drills. Drill boost module. That's relative. Oh, okay. It's for the big ones. Sadly, for the big ones. Too bad. Okay, then that doesn't work. Not nice. We could use the tiered models. Just go with... I need xenocores. 20 xeno. It's just... that stuff is expensive. Okay. That's no option. Large tier 1, still octa-core, still expensive. So we will have to drill with the small drill for now. No problem. That is something we can keep up. Wave anyway. Why is the wave? Here, these are basically the blocks that's in there. The sniper rifle, I talked about that. And there's more. What else? Iron beam. I don't know where that's from. Iron beam. Never had that. Oh man, I'm discovering mods that didn't exist before. Some of the mods get updates and suddenly there's new stuff in them. And then it must be from these energy weapons here, the iron beam. That's a weird thing when you discover, oh, suddenly there's new stuff. But there's no way in that I go through the mod list now again. Good, people, I would say that's all for today. I will start drilling out. I will maybe move the wind turbines over there, although it might make the whole thing look really weird then, but then they are gone from here and don't disturb the vision of the palace anymore. This will be the control tower for the landing pad here, and this needs filling in. And again, I want to have another statue somewhere here. Needs to be done. Needs to be done. And we will get to the mining rover. I still haven't figured out how I want to do that. If I scrape the ground, it would be good to have the whole mechanism for that in the back of the rover, and I don't know yet how to do this. I kind of want to have it in a way where I scrape out lines that are as wide as the rover, so that once the line is done, I can just drive into it again and continue working with that. And that might interfere with the look of the miner. We will have to see how that works out. I could also do it somewhere in the middle, and then have the back wheels maybe further down than the front wheels. Always an option, but we will have to see how that works out. Good people, I think that's all for today. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'm at the moment YouTube is not treating me well. I'm not sure. All likes hopefully help, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. I would say, see ya, guys.